Hey, good morning, greatest city in the world. Got a cool video for you today. Well, I hope it turns out cool. Got to do a little traveling this morning. Just a short journey. Look at this, work happening. Work happening at the old Cozy Cafe. Pretty excited to see what happens there. That's such a cool building. I think it's a shame that it's been empty for so long. It's hopefully a real successful business can go in there. CWM Environmental in West Kittanning. Read an article about how this was one of the top 50 places to work in our entire region. That's the entire Pittsburgh region, not just Armstrong County. And luckily I have a friend, Mike Rizzo, who works here as their marketing person. So he's going to show me around, tell me what CWM does, and we'll see another really neat employer in Armstrong County. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So I'm here with Mike Rizzo. Mike, where are we right now?
We're in the CWM Environmental Conference Room at our laboratory location just in West Hills, just on the other side of Franklin Village Mall.
Yeah. Now this looks, I mean, it's a brand new building almost. You said 2016 this was built?
Yeah, it's when we moved in here 2016. I think as your footage will show, they're at max capacity.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a beehive of activity. And this is our laboratory location. A lot of our administration is housed here as well.
Yeah, it looks like a really busy place for sure. So explain to me just a little bit, what's CWM actually do?
Okay, so CWM does essentially two things. We do everything in and around water, right? The ultimate goal or the ultimate mission of CWM is to protect the water resources of our country. And particularly this region, we operate in Pennsylvania, primarily operate in Pennsylvania and Ohio. Of course, we do some lab work for places all around the country. But particularly this area, we're testing water, wastewater, and drinking water.
Okay.
And we also work with corporations, so they're what they discharge. Industrial corporations are our other clients. Our lab is one of the biggest and busiest in the state of Pennsylvania. We're testing thousands of water samples, over 5,000 water samples every month. We test people's well water, as simple as that, right? Or testing for lead.
Yeah.
All the way up to testing for different things, bacteria, metals, complex inorganics that might be in water.
So the reason I was so interested in coming here is they were named one of the top workplaces in the region, right?
Mm-hmm. We actually ranked 14th among small businesses in Western PA. It's a competition sponsored by the Post Gazette. Hundreds of companies kind of vie for this, or try to get to make this list. We were the first company in Armstrong County history to be nominated. We were very honored and we felt very good about that.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
nomination and honor.
Well, as you should. I mean, that is amazing. You think of all the workplaces that are in the whole Pittsburgh region, and you guys are number 14. That's incredible to have that right here in Armstrong County. I think a lot of times people have this idea that there's no good places to work around here, and or that there's no places for skilled people to go. And when I look around here, it looks like it's all skilled people.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's we have an interesting dynamic of people. We have people in all forms of jobs, right? So we have the chemists and the people running the equipment in the lab, right?
Yeah.
It's a very certain skill set, right?
Yeah,
Not
absolutely.
everyone can come in. I certainly can't be a chemist, right?
Right. Yeah, you wouldn't want me doing it either.
But we also have people who support it, right? It's people actually going out to these water facilities, collecting samples, people going to creeks, going to discharges, taking water, bringing it back to the lab so it can be ran. We have the administration that supports us. We have customer service that we have to articulate, what the results mean and let the operators out in the field know what's going on. And then, of course, our operations side, we have a lot of people doing maintenance work, fixing water plants, sewage plants, cleaning them is another thing that we do, or operating plants. We actually operate water, wastewater facilities for various municipalities or corporations. We pride ourselves on trying to provide family-sustaining wages, paying our employees more than our competitors, and we also pride ourselves on trying to have the best equipment so we can, make sure that our results, and in our business, the results and the work that we produce is paramount because we're talking about water and wastewater.
Oh yeah. That has to be safe, or else we're all in trouble, right?
Right. So, but CWM, certainly, we're looking for a lot of different people and a lot of different career paths.
So in an ideal world, let's say over the next 5 or 10 years, what's CWM how are they looking to expand, and what kind of jobs are going to become available through that expansion?
Yeah, so the number one thing, there's a couple things that we need, right? On the lab side, we need chemists or people with biology degrees, right? Right now, we're pulling people from all across Western Pennsylvania coming to Kittanning to work.
Yeah.
Or working at some of our off-site labs.
I love that.
So that's really cool. Yeah. But we also need certified water operators and wastewater operators, right? Which is a skill set that is in tremendous demand because a lot of people are getting old and retiring.
Yeah.
So there aren't certified operators to run wastewater plants. We hire them. So we certainly need those over the next 5 years. And the other thing is we're starting to get more involved in data because we're collecting so much data and reprocessing that out. We're probably going to need in the next 5 years more software people, more people that are kind of data science, so we can kind of analyze our results better and provide solutions to our clients. So yeah, a really, really wide skill set.
And so I know you guys are expanding. You're looking to expand your lab right here within this building, and then there's another building you guys are putting up short distance away from here, right?
Yeah. So this is our lab, and this is where the analytical work happens. The other side of the business, which I didn't touch upon too much, is the wastewater side. So we have crews and equipment that go out and clean wastewater plants, and troubleshoot various things in those plants. So we're building a garage for our equipment. It's going to house a few people, have some offices. It's going to be very, very close to our base right here. We have really expensive equipment to clean some of these things out, so we need a nice home for that. And eventually, this building is going to be all a lab as we continue to grow. So we're going to look to expand even further. So it's a lot going on, a lot of buildings, and a big build out as demand for our services increases.
So if I'm a high school kid or I'm a college kid that's looking for a career coming up in the next few years, how would I get in touch with CWM? Like, what's the best way to get in contact with you guys to figure out what kind of qualifications would I need to work here?
Sure. Go to our website, CWMEnvironmental.com. We have our jobs posted. We also do interns, so you'll walk around the lab, you'll see various interns. We take them out of colleges, and we have a great track record of employing people and then moving them up through the corporation. A lot of people have been here for many years. They started small, and they've grown into manager roles or other roles within the company, which I think is one of the reasons kind of we've won the award. We've helped people kind of grow. But we do work with a lot of interns. We like to bring people in and try to build their careers here.
Absolutely.
And keep certainly the people that are helping us and the good employees. So.
Oh, that's so exciting. Well, I just really appreciate you showing me the place, and I was very excited to see what CWM does in the future. My guess is that most of you watching this didn't even know this place existed. I had no idea, and so this is the kind of thing that we need to be talking about. This is the kind of positive workplace, people that are providing great jobs that can support local families, bringing in people from all over the region to work here, and I just think that's amazing. So congratulations on the award. Thank you so much for showing me the place.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Thanks for visiting.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew.
Neat place. A lot of people think labs are just like a really boring thing, but they're doing thousands of tests per month. They run hundreds of different kinds of water tests throughout the country, and a lot of different things that they're dealing with as far as lead testing in schools after the Flint, Michigan disaster. They're doing a lot of different testing for Legionella disease in different medical facilities around the country, and just a lot of really neat things happening here in Little Kittanning. All right, back to work. was really neat to go get introduced to a local company with such a great mission to protect the water supply of people all over the place. I mean, I just think that's awesome that that's happening right here in our county. And they have a lab in Cleveland. They run a lab for the city of Pittsburgh, the entire city of Pittsburgh's water authority. Their main focus is right here in Kittanning, right in Armstrong County. And they want to grow and expand and add new jobs, and you know, they're looking to become one of the biggest, most influential companies in our city and in our county. And I'm really cheering them on to help change the face of who we are as a county, from an economic standpoint, from a social standpoint. Just really love companies with a mission like theirs. So yeah, when you get a chance, go down and check out their website. Their link is in the description below, and I hope you'll be cheering them on too. Hopefully you know more about a cool local company now, like I do. And just want to pass that information along. There's good stuff happening around the county, you guys. There really is. So a big thank you to Mike for letting me come out and tour the facility. They gave me a couple hats to give away to you guys, and so really cool hunting hats for the upcoming hunting season. Here's one for deer season. And got a couple fishing hats here. Very cool. So all you got to do to win one of those is join the conversation here a little bit. What I want you to do is, do you think that CWM is the best place to work in Armstrong County, or do you think there's a better one? You know, I'm right across the street from Rosebud here. That's a pretty great place to work, from what I hear. You know, they have the county, the school system, the hospital. There's a lot of big employers here. There's a lot of small employers here, and so I just want to hear from you. You know, what's the best place to work? Put your comment here below or on the Facebook page, and you will automatically be entered to win one of these hats. I'll give it away next Sunday on the live stream. You can either win it for yourself or a family member that's a hunter, or whoever you might think would look good in one of these awesome hats. That's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe below. And then hit the little bell for notifications whenever a new video comes out. And if you'll excuse me, you know, my boss, he'll really get on me. I gotta get back to my favorite place to work in Kittanning. See you later.